So the topic for this week was literacy as it pertains to community education. So when we talk about literacy, we must talk about why it is important for the whole community to be literate. Um, it's not about being or having the ability to be able to just read and write. That's just a simple process, a simple, um, just kind of sample of what literacy really means. In order to be truly literate, you must be able to not only read and write, but to also understand what you're reading and writing, what it means, and be able to speak about it kind of in an educated way to be able to interpret what you're reading, but also understand that other people are going to read it and interpret it in their own way. Um, that's why it's important to me to be literate, to be able to kind of understand what I'm reading, not only understand what I'm reading, but also kind of, you know, put my ideologies aside and really understand what it is that I'm reading and understand that also other people are going to read the same thing, either something that I write or something that other another person has wrote. They're going to read the same thing and not have the same um, have the same beliefs or the same um, kind of thought process that I had when I read it. So they're going to have a completely um, different theory of what they read. So as a literate person, I must also understand that they have their own thought process and they understand it their way, and I must understand that and accept it. Um, so one of the things that I wanted to talk about was Texas Fame. Texas Fame, as far as that's what I'm doing my community education project on. They do a really good job with that program because not only do they send their candidates to school to learn a skill, but they also send them to school to take college courses. And in those college courses, they have to take, of course, they have to take reading and writing. They have to take an English course. English 101 is the course that they have to take. I think for us, it's 1101 at our school. So they have to take English 1101, which, teaches the fundamentals of English writing and comprehension. And I think that's a great program, and that's great that they send their candidates to the school. The students leave this program with an associate's degree, and then they can go back to working at their company at a higher pay grade than they were when they first came in before they started the Texas Spain program. Um, what I don't what I don't understand is that even with the Texas Spain program, there are in our community here in San Antonio, there are a lot of people that work within the companies that support the Texas Spain program that don't know that the Texas Spain program exists. So that is one of the big downfalls. Going into question number three, that is one of the big downfalls of the program is they don't advertise it as much as they should because there's a lot of people who are in those companies that don't know that this program exists, that don't know that there's this program out there that pays them to go to college, that pays them to get that education, that pays them to get that degree, and then of course when they come back to that company, it also pays them at a higher rate because now they do have that degree, and also as they can continue with their education program, going out to seek their bachelor's degree or whatnot, the company continues to pay them gives them a subsidy to pay for those classes. So that's a great program, and it's a shame that a lot of people don't know about that program as much as they should, and as much as Texas Fame should advertise for that program. All right, guys, thanks for listening to me. You guys have a great day.